civilization of the frogs. The frogs.
The frogs in an ancient galactic
They were an ancient galactic civilization that was more powerful than anything you've ever seen, ever.
Really?
They once came to Earth, looked around, and said,
"We've come to this planet looking for intelligent life. Oops, we made a mistake."
But they're frogs.
But they're frogs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, you must remember they've already populated other planets before.
Frogs.
Frogs, yes. They stood at least 50 feet tall and 50 feet wide.
50 feet tall?
Yes, they were 50 feet tall,
Fat
50
frogs.
feet wide. No, they weren't even fat. They were big frogs. That's why they were also called because they were the biggest, species in the galaxy.
Oh, okay.
They dominated everything.
Everything?
It's everything in the galaxy bowed down to them.
Really?
Because, if you argue with one of these frogs, you are automatically eaten. Yes.
Did they say ribbit?
They spoke perfect German.
German?
Perfect German. They were like, "Eins, zwei, dinner." And then as soon as you heard one of them, you literally had to run and hide.
I know a German.
You know German? Let me take one guess at who this guy is. I'm going to guess his first name is Franz.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, you know Franz?
No, I'm sorry you're wondering why I guessed Franz, because that is a typical German name.
Oh, it is?
But as soon as you heard them say "Eins, zwei, dinner," you had to run and hide because you knew somebody was in trouble.
Really?
You knew it. So, finally all of the fish colonies bounded together. Not bind together, they bounded together because they actually had a DNA that they could literally infuse themselves. So that way they could create the ultimate fish warrior.
The fish?
The fish warrior. No, not the fish, the fish warrior.
Against frogs.
That's one frog, because the fish, after binding together, they stood at least 1,000,000 feet tall and 1,000,000 feet wide. What? Because they took all of the fish from the galaxy.
That's a lot of fish.
But they all bind together to make one fish. Just one fish. It had 2 billion laser cannons and 500 billion grenade launches and 42 billion
was it the
shotgun shells.
Was it the Jesus fish?
No,
And it shot the Jesus fish?
It was not the Jesus fish, because Jesus did not exist back then. You must remember that this all took place about 10 million years ago.
Oh.
Like, this was before
Time
itself even began.
Space and the Big Bang.
No, space was around. Believe it or not, space was around, because how else could there be other planets and giant frogs? How else? So space existed. So after the frog-fish war was over,
okay,
the fish won. The fish won.
Good.
Because
I hope so.
obviously, because they had a shit ton of weaponry. I mean, you cannot get that amount of weaponry on one battlefield at a time. So after that, they all unbind. They're all individual normal-sized fish, which, believe it or not, each individual fish stands about 10 feet tall, 5 feet wide.
Oh, it's not 10 feet wide?
No.
Oh, okay.
The fish were unique. They actually had...
They weren't squared like everything else?
Well, that's the thing. They were squared. They were, but they were different.
Okay.
And the frogs didn't like that. They wanted everybody to be the same as them. No, they did not like that. That's why they all bind together.
Is that why they spoke German?
Frog-fish war, yes. And the frogs did not speak German. The fish actually spoke French.
Oh.
Yes. They thought it
Français?
they sounded the same because when the French go,
C'est macaroni est un poison. Oh no! The macaroni is infected.
Oh, okay.
now I bet you're wondering how in the world can a fish even live out of water?
Yeah.
They
Or in
have-
space.
The space was water.
Oh, it was?
It was water. Yes.
Where did it all go?
Now I'm getting to that point. All of a sudden.
Okay.
Which born the sun.
Okay.
The sun dried everything out. Literally, within 5 minutes.
As if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
I think you should go back to astronomy.
It did. It's just 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Everything.
5 minutes.
Everything just burned.
And then there was lights and no more water.
And no more water. There's no more water, no more planets, nothing. Nothing. Everything wiped out. 5 minutes. That's it. Big bang, boom, fried, dead.
Okay.
So then after 599,999 years, go! Humans were made.
Oh, okay.
Which then, of course, long story short, that's how they learned about the frog-fish wars.
Well, I'm just learning this now.
Yes, because you do not study hard enough.
Oh, I don't study hard
No,
enough.
you do not. I do.
Oh, okay.
I study more than you do.
All right.
So that I learned all the time because I was so fascinated by these fish on how they were able to do these things against the frogs.
I'm guessing.
So if you ever need any more information, just come to me and I will tell you all.
I will definitely do that. I'm
Yes.
going to have to, considering the fact that now I know that frogs and fish hate each other.
Oh yes, 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 yes. I will catch you later.
All right, take care.